Hello, guys! Welcome back to another episode of the Quierete Mucho podcast. I am your host, Stacy D, and this is
Elisa Diaz.
Hi, Mom.
Hello.
Oh my goodness. Merry second week of December.
Beautiful.
Yes, I love it. I love Christmas.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's the most wonderful time of the year, literally. Have yourself a merry little Christmas. I can't think of any more Christmas songs, but I love it. It's my favorite time of the year, and I'm so happy that it's here and that the weather is getting cooler and that we're wearing Christmas sweaters. I love it. So, well, you guys know that we actually pre-film our videos. So right now it's actually November when we're filming this.
Yes.
So you know, Mom, that I decorated the house here, my house, in November 1st.
Yes.
Literally probably even October 31st. And how do you feel about the fact that like people are decorating earlier? Because I feel like everybody on social media is decorating a little bit earlier this year.
Actually, I notice this.
Right?
Since you go to store in 2-3 months before, and I feel like maybe we're pushing it to feel better somehow.
I agree.
After all these things that's been happening lately, like pandemic and sickness and all this stuff. Because I see the movement. I see like we hungry for something to make us feel better.
Yeah. But anyway, so yeah, I think so too. I think we're just looking for happiness anywhere we can find it. I think that's from the people's point of view, right? And yeah, like seeing the Christmas tree, to me at least, I was thinking about this. In Mexico, we don't have Thanksgiving, right?
No.
So in Mexico, when would we decorate for Christmas? We would do it in November, no?
Yeah, I think everybody's different, but normally we do it maybe like in the middle of November, we start getting everything ready.
Yeah, because allá en Mochis en realidad no hace mucho frío ever. Like it never gets cold. No. So yeah, and Mochis, and it's never cold over there. So you would have to go all out for the decorations in order for it to feel like Christmas.
Yes, actually it's true. I mean, the weather over there is so different than here.
It's hot.
Yeah, it's hotter and but yeah, we do it the same way.
Yeah, well, I feel like in Mexico we do decorate earlier because there's no Thanksgiving. But then here you kind of have to, like people typically before, I feel like would wait for Thanksgiving to pass and then people would decorate for Christmas. But in my mind, I don't like that because you only have the Christmas tree up for like a month.
I know.
Yeah, and it's like 12 months in the year. Might as well, have the tree up, have the decorations, have the holiday spirit as long as you possibly can. So something I saw online, it was like, oh, the Christmas is a season and Thanksgiving is a day, so for Thanksgiving, we'll take the day to celebrate it, but it's just better to have all the decorations out all the time,
Yeah, and actually sometimes I see when I pass by that people leave it for months.
Oh,
after Christmas, I see all the lights on. And I think it's a beautiful season, like you say, and it's really beautiful. Like,
I love it.
I mean, you feel different.
You do.
And when you see all those lights, the sparkle and all, I think it's a spirit that we all become better.
I think so too. Like people are nicer around Christmas.
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know why, but
Me
it's
neither.
something that make us, be more understanding, more giving, more like sharing.
Yeah.
So I think it's good.
And then we shop more.
Yeah.
This is also, okay, so I've been in business for a long time now, and the holiday season is, fun fact, it's when people make the money for the year. Literally, like businesses don't expect you to shop year round, but holiday season is when all the businesses have sales, when they make their revenue for the year. And specifically Black Friday is when people expect to make, I believe when I used to work at Borders, I don't even know if I'm allowed to share this, but Borders closed down, so it's fine. So when I used to work at the bookstore Borders, they said that they made 70% of their yearly revenue just on Black Friday.
Wow.
That's a lot of money.
Yeah, and probably it's the whole, businesses.
Maybe that's why they closed down, huh? Because they would only make money on Black Friday. Yeah, but
I don't know.
nunca se me olvidó eso, because I would think to myself, wow, like 70% is so much money to make on one day. And now that, we have our own businesses, I for sure know that people shop a lot more on Black Friday, because traemos como que calentura en las manos. Nos quema el dinero en las manos. We're like, oh no, I need to spend it. Who's having deals? Who's having deals? Because just as much as I'm a business owner, I'm also a consumer.
Oh yeah, we all are.
And I love to shop. So Black Friday hasn't happened when we're filming this.
Yeah.
Do you have anything that you are looking like forward to buying this Black Friday?
Actually, Black Friday is good, but I'm not like, I make like a list what I want to get, and sometimes, because I've been doing that before, and it's crazy.
Like going Black Friday shopping?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I
it
mean,
is.
online, the lines are long. I mean, the time, everybody is grabbing everything, pushing you all around. So when I know what I'm going to get, sometimes I shop like a week before. Only if it's really a good deal that I want to get, then I get up and go.
Yeah. So you say you have a list? You have a list for this year that you want?
Yeah. I mean, I write something that comes in my mind. And
the things that you want.
The things that I want.
Oh,
the things that I want.
Yeah. I think before, when we were younger, I remember when we first moved to the United States and we went Black Friday shopping.
Oh, yeah.
Culture shock. Because eso no existía en Mexico. Ahora tienen el Buen Fin, right? So now they have kind of like a Black Friday weekend, and Mochis, at least. I don't know the rest of Mexico, but now there's a little bit of it. But I remember when we first went Black Friday shopping, I didn't even know English, and I was like, oh, qué pedo, qué está pasando. But it was fun. It was fun to stay up all night, and like to stay in line. And then when you actually would go in the store and be like, oh my God, the deals.
Remember that we used to eat and then just go to bed. Yeah. No, I don't want to go to sleep, because then what about if I don't get up? Yeah. And then we say, no, let's go. Wait, put the alarm on. Yeah. We're just going to get up.
Yeah, because now Black Friday starts like on Thursday, on Thanksgiving.
At 12.
Yeah, but before, when we were younger, Black Friday, you would have to wait. You would have to wait until Friday at like 6 a.m. Ahora ya no. It's like you have dinner and then you go.
Yeah, that's true.
Now the stores don't even close on Thursdays, or if they close on Thursdays to give
I think they open at like at 12 midnight.
Well, I remember I worked at Best Buy one year. I've had a lot of jobs. We could talk about that on some other podcast. But I worked at Best Buy one year, and I remember I was a seasonal employee, and the Black Friday that I got to work there, they didn't close. So it was like Wednesday, they were open regular hours. Thursday, they were open regular hours, but there was employees there. Like the employees never left. Like that day you would work a 12-hour shift. That was my first ever 12-hour shift. And basically there were some people that missed Thanksgiving with their family because they had to stay there to prep the store to open at 12 in the morning.
Yeah.
I think I remember, I don't remember my schedule specifically that day, but dude, there's even Black Friday training for the employees.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, because they tell you, obviously people are crazy, especially in a store like Best Buy. People are shoplifting big time. Like you see videos online, right? And I remember they told us, like, it does not matter what you see a person walking out of here with. They could be walking out with a computer, with a TV. They could be walking out with whatever. And Best Buy, please don't come for me because this is all allegedly, please. But I remember they would tell us, or my manager at the time told me, you can let them walk out with anything because your life is worth more than whatever they walk out with. Yeah. Well, and I think they said it like that, but in reality, like, imagínate if something happens to you, you would sue the F out of Best Buy.
Well,
you know
maybe
what I mean?
That's why they do it.
You
know, like let them go.
I don't even know if I'm allowed to say that. So this is all allegedly, but Best Buy the store that I worked at the time trained us to do that. So yeah, like there's like a whole training. I remember when I worked at Target for a little bit. También nos decían, yeah, like people are crazy on Black Friday. Like do not mess with anyone, you know?
Yeah, it's true.
It's true, but I feel like now Black Friday is no longer fun. I don't know if it's because I'm a mom, but now I'm like, qué hueva.
Yeah.
Qué hueva. Tenerme que levantar, be out there in the lines. The deals are not even worth it that much. And now with online shopping, you could get anything online, you know?
Exactly.
Yeah.
I think that's what it is. Everything is changing. It's easier to do it online.
Yeah.
And like I do sometimes, because I like to go to the store.
I know, I do
I
too.
mean, I'm an old type. Like
Yeah.
I like to go to the store. I like to see, the stuff and sometimes try it on,
Yeah.
how I feel, how it looks. So I like to go to the store, but like I say, I know what I want, and I check like 2 weeks before
Yeah.
Friday. So if I can get it, I go get it. Because normally before Friday, the sales too, the good sales.
Yeah.
So depends on the people. Sometimes it's for the fun,
Yeah.
to go all together and stay
Hacer desmadre.
awake.
Yeah.
Exactly, just to have fun.
Yeah. So I will tell you, you say there's sales before the Black Friday sales.
Yes.
And as a business owner now, I see that all the businesses are starting their sales already. Like
Oh,
they're
yeah.
having Black Friday month. So all of November, you're having to keep up with stores because by Black Friday, everybody already did their shopping.
Yes.
Especially with the online shopping now, as soon as November hits, you have to have 40% off, 30% off, because you obviously want people to spend, that you want people to shop from you, because at the end of the day, like, it's your business, so there's definitely a lot of pressure that comes with being a business owner around this time of year, of having to compete with everybody else to get the customers to shop with you.
Exactly.
I
think it's competition that always is in
right.
the stores
in businesses.
And businesses is always, you want to get the money.
Yep.
So pretty much it's the same thing in all business. You look for the best deals also where you get your merchandise from.
Right.
And then so you can give a better deal to the customer.
Yeah.
So that's how it works. So the more you sell in the beginning, the more money you will get.
Right.
So I think that's what they're doing it now.
Yeah.
And they know it's a lot of online shopping.
Yeah.
So they don't want to miss anything.
Right.
So they try to do it before, and they try to do it the best they can. Making money.
Of course. So, now that we're talking about Black Friday and stuff, obviously the season of giving is upon us.
Yes.
Right? So we talk about how we're more open, and we it's the time of the year when everybody exchanges gifts.
Exactly.
So a little fun question, like a little icebreaker. If there was no limit, and I told you right now, you can get one thing, anything in the world that you want, but it's less than 50,000, because I don't want you to say like a house or something or a car. Well, but there was no limit. Like, what is the one thing that you would want?
Oh, wow.
I know it's hard, huh?
It's hard. I wasn't expecting that question.
While you think about it, I'm going to say, everybody listening to us, comment down below. Like, if your limit was $50,000, maybe 30,000, because I feel like people are going to say a car too.
Yeah, a car. You can get a car.
Okay,
nice
no. Let's say a $10,000 limit.
Something that is not a car or house.
Yeah. So $10,000 limit, you can get anything, right? Like, Santa Claus is going to bring it to you. What is the one thing you're picking? Comment down below. Do you know what you would pick, Mom?
Wow. You got me like
thinking about it.
I don't know. I never thought about like, what should I get?
I know. I feel like it's so hard once you become a mom, because I thought about this myself, and I'm like, I don't know that I have an answer, because I'm like, happiness for my child. Can you buy that?
No, but you cannot buy stuff like that.
You can't.
It had to be something material.
Mm-hmm.
So right now my list is 3 things.
What's on your list? You keep talking about this damn list. What's on your list, girl?
Okay, I want 2 pair of boots.
Okay.
A different brand.
From where? From where? Tell us.
Okay. I mean, to say what I want exactly.
Yeah. Tell us.
Okay, I want a pair of boots, Coach.
Oh, nice.
I like those.
From Macy's.
From Macy's. And I want to try the other pair of boots, like the black ones.
Oh, the Dr.
Like,
Martens?
yes, the
Oh.
Dr. Madden boots, because I don't know how I'm gonna look with those. I'm going for my age.
Te vas a ver bien
así,
cool.
Bien cool. bien cool grandma, right?
Yeah.
But I like to be different.
Yeah, yeah,
Even though I'm getting older, I don't care.
Nice.
And what was the other third thing? I forgot.
Se te olvidó. No lo querías
Yeah,
tanto.
No lo quería tanto. I'm so like, I want to go, try it on those boots to see how I look.
Yeah.
So it's less than 500.
I know.
So it's like,
You're missing out on 9,500.
I don't know if I have 30,000 to spend in a present.
I know, and it has to be one thing.
That's hard.
I know, that's hard. So I think I would pick, okay, so first with the question, right? Because that's one thing and another. I would probably go for a piece of jewelry. I would go for a diamond ring or something like that. Like $30,000, you could get a real nice diamond ring.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would get something like that, or, something that in tough times. Ahí va mi mente, no? Pero if in tough times I have to sell it, I can. But I would get that with the $30,000 or $10,000, however much we said. And then I would get it from Costco, because Costco has the best diamonds. Just fun fact.
Wow.
If you guys ever want to buy diamonds for an affordable price, Costco has really good ones. And then on my list for Christmas this year, so I actually want... we're doing a gift exchange with our family.
Yeah.
And so we always do this thing where we send a list.
Yes.
And I don't like that. I'm not a list type of person. Like, to me, I love giving gifts. And I love when I receive gifts and I think to myself, oh my God, like this reminded you of me. This is so nice. So I don't personally like to ask for specific things, but people in our family prefer to have a list. So in my list, I said I would like this white Stanley Cup.
That color?
This color, yes,
Okay.
this color. Because I had a Stanley Cup like this one.
You lost it.
Yeah, when I bought this one, I bought mine too. And I had a green one y lo perdí. I left it at the gym, and I asked them at the gym, and I was like, oh, did you guys find it? Nope. It's crazy to me that someone even took it, because I'm like, that's gross. How do you not know?
Well, it's something that they can watch and
Right.
reuse it. I mean,
Right. And it's an expensive cup, which is
exactly.
why I haven't bought it again, because this one's $50. And I'm like, I love the Stanley Cups. They're super cute and everything. But I'm like, I already bought one $50 cup. I'm not about to.
You can buy so many with a 30,000.
Yeah. But the question was only one gift.
Okay, you can buy one.
Yeah.
And save the other money.
Yeah. Save the. No. You can't save money. Okay, guys? Don't cheat in the comments. It's like you had to spend it. That's it. Yeah. So I put a Stanley Cup, a white Stanley Cup. The other thing is I want a mixer. Like, the mixers.
Which one?
There's one at Walmart right now.
The small ones that you can make the chocolate.
No. You know the mixer con los que haces cakes and stuff?
Oh, the big one?
Sí. But the
KitchenAid?
The KitchenAid is like $300.
Yeah.
So there's one at Walmart by this brand named Beautiful. And it's the same brand as my ¿cómo se llama? My air fryer.
Oh, okay,
and it's there for $100.
Oh, nice.
Yeah. And I told Denny, when I saw it, I was like, me lo voy a comprar. And then I told Denny, I was like, no me lo voy a comprar. I was like, baby, si se te atraviesa for Christmas. So he was like, okay. So that's what I would want. But I have to send it in the list.
Put it on the list, because how they know,
I know
what you want.
That's what I want, huh? Yeah. And then that's basically.
No me tocaste.
No te toqué. I don't know. Watch the Christmas vlogs, because she probably got me. So yeah, I have to send it in. And then I don't know, the thing about like gifts and stuff is I'm really bad at asking for things, because gracias a Dios me siento en un punto en la vida where I'm like, I have it all, I have, and not even materialistic things, but just like I am just so grateful for the place in my life that I'm in, that I have my husband, I have my baby, we have a roof over our head, we have food in the fridge, we have one car, because the other one got crashed, but we have, like, I feel like once, and I don't know if other people feel like this, but before I became a mom, I would think, oh yeah, I want this purse and I want that purse and I want these sunglasses and I want these shoes. And then now I'm at a point where I'm like, anything that comes, I'm grateful for it because I wasn't expecting it. Do you have that experience as a mom?
Yeah. I feel the same way after you had your kids. I mean, everything changed.
Yeah.
But I remember when you girls, you were little and I always ask you, like, ask for 3 gifts.
Yeah.
Make your list, make your cartita, put it on the tree, and ask for 3 gifts.
Yeah.
Because, and I remember you guys when they asked me, like, why, Mom, only 3?
Yeah.
And I used to say, because there's a lot of kids,
Yeah.
they're not going to get nothing
Yeah.
if you choose more.
I know.
You
would
know,
say that.
so you guys are always like, okay, a Barbie doll.
Yeah. I would always ask for Barbies.
Yeah. So I remember that, and as a mom was a beautiful time also because I remember, you had to go to sleep and I will go get the letter from the tree. And then you woke up one day and then you girls say like, Mom, Santa came because the letter is not in the tree.
Yeah.
And I would say, yeah, so maybe you're going to get your presents. What do you ask for?
Yeah.
And you would say, no, I'm not going to tell you, Mom. And I say, okay, it's fine. Don't tell me.
How cute.
Yeah, that was beautiful. I think when you're a mom and your kids are, kids, it's beautiful. Because it's different.
Yes, I love Christmas. Like now, I'm like, I need the North Pole up in this house. Like I need the Christmas magic to be here because I feel like when you grow up and you find out please, if you have kids, do not cover their ears. But when you find out that the Christmas magic falls upon the mom or the parents, whoever the parent is, you kind of it kind of loses its spark a little bit, but then when you have kids, Christmas starts to be fun again. It's beautiful. Christmas starts to be fun again because even when we put this Christmas tree up here at my house, you should have seen Santiago's face.
I know,
dude. So this Christmas tree went viral on TikTok and that's how I found it because I have been wanting a really Christmas tree, pero está carito. La verdad sí salió carito.
It's beautiful.
Thank you. Y estaba carito, so I was like, I know, I could just get one at Walmart. I could just get one at Target. I don't need the viral Christmas tree. Like I was thinking about it and then I thought about it and I was like, it's a really beautiful Christmas tree. We're going to have it for years. I'm just going to get it. It was $400 for the 7.5 foot one. And we bought it, and the thing about this Christmas tree, if you guys haven't seen it on my social media, it's that it has a lot of lights, a lot of lights, and it twinkles.
It's real pretty.
And when we turned it on, Santiago's face was worth every single penny. I was like crying. I was like, this is the most beautiful tree I have ever. Like, I was just so grateful, because seeing his little face, and he was mesmerized by the tree for like 20-30 minutes. He just would not stop staring at it. And I feel like that Christmas magic where you get to see it through their eyes, I can't wait to take him to the Christmas lights at the zoo or like, when people decorate the street and stuff.
Yeah, it's beautiful.
I feel like you get to live the childhood and the magic all over again.
Yeah. I remember, like I said, when you were kids, it's like, that was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was beautiful. We used to go and wait until you go to sleep, and I will put the presents under the tree.
I know.
And you get up in the morning and run to open all the presents, and I just look at you and I was so grateful that I can be able to give you more than 3 every time. But it's beautiful. Now that I see Santiago, it's like I want to get something from Santiago. I don't care if it's not, the one that I'm supposed to get a gift. Yeah, because, you have kids in the house. It's more joyful.
Yeah.
It's more beautiful because you can see, like you say, the little eyes, wondering everything, where it's coming from. I think it's a beautiful time.
Me too.
To enjoy. It's beautiful.
Me too. And you know what's funny? So on TikTok, obviously, I'm a new mom. All of the content is about moms and stuff that I'm consuming. And there's a TikTok I saw of this girl that was like, I never realized that Christmas magic was not magic. It was my mom. making
Oh,
everything,
wow.
yeah, making everything like the spirit of the holiday. And I was like, oh my God, that is so true. Because in reality, if you don't decorate the house, if you don't bake the cookies, if you don't make the hot chocolate, it's just another day. It's just another month. It's
Yeah.
just, a regular day. And so I feel like when I saw that TikTok, I don't know, like I just felt really happy and grateful that I get to be a mom and that I get to make the holiday magic and I get to make traditions with our kids. And like it's a beautiful privilege to be able to make the Christmas magic happen.
Yeah.
It's beautiful. I love it so much. And I want to start making traditions. Like last year when I was pregnant, we took Christmas pictures.
Mm-hmm.
This year we're going to take Christmas pictures. Next year maybe I'll be pregnant again, we'll take Christmas.
Ooh.
You know what I mean? Hopefully, con el favor de Dios. And then as the years go, you'll see our little family growing
It's beautiful.
and growing. And then when our kids have kids, they can be in the picture. And it's so nice. I love it so much.
Yeah. I think, like I say, and you say traditions, is I still do something that I learned from your grandma, like, and you said on Christmas, like, make dinner,
Yeah.
the recipe.
What
I
is
think
it?
I know it said from your grandma Malena.
Uh-huh.
The food that she made at my wedding, and
Yeah.
I always make it on Christmas.
Yeah.
Because it's a tradition that I want to keep doing it and remember the ones that are not with us anymore. It's a way to remember.
You have to teach me how to make it.
Yeah, because you guys should keep doing it. It's so easy and it's so good, and
Don't make me cry.
and it's beautiful because it's not even come from my family. It's
I
from your
know.
dad's family.
I know.
So I want to keep something from that I learned or that I still have in my heart from the ones that are not here anymore.
Yeah.
So that's the way I do things, to keep them alive in our family
Yeah.
and our memories and all this stuff. But it's beautiful. I mean, I think the kids give us so much joy.
Yeah.
But also, if not kids yet, we can help others. Because
Yeah.
I remember I have this, and I should not be saying it because whatever you left hand do, the right one should not know. But just to give an idea, is since we saying that it's a time to give, and we have so much to give, and it's so much need, over
In the
there.
world.
So choose somebody, to give something.
Yeah.
Yeah, even if it's not from your family. It's a giving time, so we should be giving.
Yeah.
Even in a smile and make somebody else day beautiful.
Yeah, I agree. I think kids definitely make the Christmas magic super happy, but even if you don't have children, like it's nice to set up traditions for yourself so when your kids do come, they can join in on that. But I remember I have a friend, and I won't say who she is, but she listens to a podcast, so hey girl.
Hello.
But she was telling me that her husband told her like, oh, I want to set up a Christmas tree, and that she was like, why are we going to set up a Christmas tree? Like, it's messy, it's too much, blah blah blah. And it's so interesting to see two people who obviously came in together to live together and have a different Christmas tradition, right? So he grew up where there was always a Christmas tree set up at his house, and his mom made the holiday magic happen. And she grew up in a house where her mom was a single mom, so her mom was very much like, que flojera, like, why are we going to set up a tree, and it takes too much time. And it's too much work, too much effort. So she grew up in a house where there wasn't a Christmas tree, so to her it's not important, and that's fine. None of them are right or wrong. But I was telling her, because she's in the process of becoming a mom, hopefully sometime really soon, in el nombre de Jesús.
Amen.
And so I was telling her, I was like, you need to start making these traditions, because once kids come, like, you need to make it a magical place or thing for them, So it's just so interesting how we go back to that of like, it just depends how your family makes it. Because I remember us, we've always set up a Christmas tree.
Yeah.
We've always had that tradition. Even when I was younger and Manny was little, we would take the time to do it together.
Yeah.
And that was always really fun. I've loved it.
I think like we've been saying, I mean, it's time. It's the time that we all get together, that we all leave whatever we have against each other.
Yeah.
And we come together to do good to each other.
Yeah.
So if you grow up uh, without the tradition, it's good thing to start it. Good
Yeah.
thing the husband have it.
Yeah.
Because she can start feeling it
Yeah.
from him,
Yeah.
you know, because it's beautiful, and sometimes it is, since you were living and you don't have that tradition before, like the
Yeah.
mom, but you can always start something
Yeah.
new.
Yeah.
You can become the one that they say, okay, I didn't have this, but I think it's nice, and you start doing it.
Yeah, I think you need to this year it's gonna be my mission to learn how to make it's pierna, no?
Pierna al horno.
A pierna al horno. Yeah, this is the year where I'm gonna learn because I have to honor my grandma and then to keep making it here at the house. Yeah, this is the year where I have to learn how to make pierna al horno.
Yeah, maybe we can do the video. It's really simple. It's really easy, and it's really good.
Yeah, it is really good. I'll teach. I will have it on my vlog channel because I need vlogmas ideas, girl.
Yeah, because it's a way to keep, the spirit.
I love it.
The spirit alive, and it's beautiful because it's something that you learn
From you.
And I will pass it to you, and that's how it is. Traditions is something that we pass to our kids, and their kids to their kids, and they keep going, and then maybe 5 generations later they will say, oh my God, this is so good. Where
did it
you
come
learn?
from?
Yeah, and then you will say your grandma and da 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 da. So it's beautiful. I think it's a beautiful tradition.
I think so too.
All together.
I think so too, and even the fact that you get to remember them, while you're making it,
Yeah.
This, speaking of Christmas, I'm sure people already watched this vlog a while ago, but I got a little Christmas tree for my dad, and while I was decorating it and putting it together, like, it just was very emotional, and every time I see the Christmas tree, because it's like a little pre-lit Christmas tree, and it's lit all the time, like I don't turn it off, but it's just like a way of bringing him, even though he's gone, into like the holiday spirit and remembering him and stuff. So I don't know, it's sad to think of the people that left, but yeah, it's beautiful to keep them in tradition,
Yeah, like I said, I mean, I remember your grandma because of the food.
Yeah.
So we all choose something to remind us, the ones that are not here.
Yeah.
But the longest they're in your heart, they're still alive.
Yeah.
Because something of them is in you.
Yeah.
So that part in you is still alive, still moving, breathing, all this stuff. So it's happy anyways, to be able to remember them and to keep them with us.
You know what? Okay, so obviously I'm going to turn the vibes a little bit because we've been talking about nothing but happy things, but I have a Christmas memory. I know, and I don't know where you were at emotionally at the time as a mom, but I remember the 2 years that happened, cuando se estaban divorciando y my dad se estaban separando, etc. I remember one Christmas, I was already old enough to know that, again, cover your kids' ears, that Santa was,
okay.
He was in the North Pole. Everybody knows what I mean by that, right?
Yes.
So I don't want to say it because I don't want any kids to listen to me. But anyway, we knew that Santa was taking the night off. So I remember that year, I don't know why, but my dad was in the house again. And I remember we were going to go to my tia's house to celebrate Christmas with everybody. And that year, we didn't have money. We didn't have any money. And that was the first year que no nos iba a amanecer nada. Do you remember?
Exactly, I don't remember, but
yeah,
because I was in the North Pole.
Ay, no, tú también andabas con el Santa.
Sí, me andaba con el Santa.
Andabas bien nida, which I mean, I get it. And so, but I remember that year you were mentally checked out, going through things,
Yeah.
And we didn't have money to even eat at one point. And I remember, I don't know how, but I don't know if it was my dad or someone, but we had 2 of those, those packets that come with notebooks and pens and paper clips, and it's kind of like a packet that you gift. It's like a gift set, with stickers and things. And I remember there was 2 of them. No me acuerdo quién nos los regaló. I don't know if my dad bought them for us as like a Christmas gift or whatever, pero ese es el único regalo que íbamos a tener ese año. And I remember right before we left to my tia's house, we were leaving the house and I stayed behind and I put them under the tree because I was like, you know,
Mm-hmm.
it was, I remember being really sad que no se iba a amanecer nada. Obviamente, there was like more things that were happening at the time, but
Yeah.
that was like the one time, like that's the only Christmas time that I remember where it wasn't super happy. And then I remember when we moved to the US, I was really sad. I mean, ya nos amanecían cosas, nos regalaba ropa, nos regalaba
Yeah.
zapatos, like things we needed, you know, it was no longer like toys because we were older too. But then I was so sad because we went from celebrating Christmas with your family that there was like at least 70 people
Yeah.
in one party. And I remember when we moved to the US, it was just us.
Yeah, I remember that.
And that was not fun, you know? Like I loved being with you guys, with you, my sister and my brother, but I we went from having these big parties where like everybody would be around and we were with our cousins y mis tías bien alboroteras, we would be dancing and
Yeah.
like that was the kind of Christmas parties we used to have to being here in the US by ourselves. You know, how was that transition for you?
Well, it was really hard.
Yeah.
I mean, separating from the family and all the good stuff is really hard. And I think a lot of people can relate to us sometimes because you're coming from a big family all together, everything is nice, and then you're coming to be alone.
Yeah.
But what I think right now, that I have to, what I used to have over there, I had to build that up here.
Right.
You know what I mean? So every time you have something and you lose something, you have to become maybe the one who's going to build up what you used to have.
Yeah.
So I feel that way now. I feel like I'm the one who had to start building up the big family, the fun, the traditions, the everything.
Yeah.
You know, so is you in that position right now that
You miss your
you're
family.
missing your family is far away from you, whatever, just make your best and have hope that one day you will have the same thing.
Yeah,
you know?
well, you know, the crazy thing is I didn't even think about the fact that so many people can relate because so many of us come from another country to have a better life. And I think at the time when we were, you know, my teenage years, you were trying your best to survive. You didn't have time.
Exactly.
You didn't have time to make holiday magic happen, you know?
Exactly.
Y quieras o no, I mean, putting a Christmas tree up and doing things, it takes either time or money.
It takes both.
It takes both.
Both.
Like
time and money.
Time and money. And a lot of times, like a single parent coming from another country, taking care of kids, you don't have time to sit there and bake cookies with your kids. And
especially we don't know because everybody's different.
Yes.
And we don't know what you have inside. Sometimes people are broke inside for different reasons. Sometimes people lost hope, you know, and they don't know how to put themselves together. So to put a Christmas tree, it takes not only time and money, it takes effort and it takes your spirit to wanted to do it also.
Do you think those first years your spirit was broken?
Well, everything was broken inside of me. Everything was broken. But I always luchona. I'm a warrior. Luchona. Siempre he sido mamá luchona.
Yes.
And I'm a warrior. Soy guerrera.
Period queen.
So yeah, I'm a warrior. You tell me what's the fight and I go.
Amen.
So it's like I know I had to do something.
Yeah.
So when you know that you have to do something, you just do it.
Well, and I mean, like, I want to hold grace and space for that young mom of 13, 14, 15-year-old me, you know, because now looking back as an adult, like back then it was like, oh man, we're not going to have Christmas trees. I mean, gifts under the tree, and my mom's sad and my dad and my mom are fighting. But now as an adult, I get like, the last thing on you guys' mind was putting the gifts under the tree, you know, because there was so many things going on, or even here. Now, gracias a Dios, estamos en un punto that you are healthy, you're happy. I'm healthy, I'm happy, I'm grown, I have my own family. So now we're at a point where we can start making traditions and making things happen and making beautiful experiences happen. But maybe there's somebody listening who's in the thick of, I don't even feel like myself, why am I gonna go put a Christmas tree up?
Yeah.
Or I feel so sad, so horrible, I hate the holidays because it reminds me of that I lost someone, or
Yeah.
and so if there is someone out there who's maybe not looking forward to the holidays because it reminds them of a sad time and stuff, I guess I would love to tell them that it gets better.
Yes.
It gets better. Like, now we're at a point where we went through everything we went through and we're on the other side, and thankfully we're in a time again where we can start putting the Christmas trees up, where we can start hanging out together. We were just talking about this off camera. We're going to be making bread tomorrow.
Yeah.
And that's going to be so nice because we get to spend time with each other, and it gets better. Like, I know when you're in the thick of sadness and you're in the thick of like depression, or you're in the thick of whatever it is that you're going through, you cannot think ahead. Like, you're like, it's always going to be like this.
Exactly.
It's always going to be sad. It's always going to be low. It's never going to get better. And you're right. Now we're at a point where I'm having kids now. I married a wonderful man who has a big family. So now we get to have a Christmas like we did in Mexico.
Yeah, I mean, sooner or later you're gonna start a family, and that family will grow, and your kids will have kids, and then you become a grandma like me now. But for the ones that are missing something right now, the ones they're going through something hard right now, keep hope.
Amen.
Everything is gonna be better.
Amen.
I mean, when you and the whole and you feel like it's not worth it, or like you say you sad for any reason, please just remember that it's gonna be better.
It always
it's gonna
gets better.
get better.
Yeah.
Sometimes it feels like a time passed by and I don't feel better somehow, but it's gonna be better.
Amen.
For sure. I can tell that because I was there, and now I'm in a different positions to be able to tell others, like, hang in there. It's for a reason, and you're gonna get out of there. You're gonna be better.
You know what's crazy that's coming up to my mind right now? I feel like everybody, so we come to this world to suffer, right? Like, we come to this world to be happy, yes, but no, nadie se va a este mundo sin unos dos, tres raspones. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
The thing about life is life will eventually knock you off your feet. I don't know one person in this world who has ever not gone through something hard. We all go through hard things.
Yes.
Everybody's going to get their fair share of things. And I wonder would you say, so obviously the loss of your marriage, that's the biggest thing you've been through, right?
Yes.
Yeah. And I think that's also the biggest thing I've ever been through, like the loss of my family. And I wonder if you get not more life experience, but I wonder if going through that at such a young age kind of prepared me, because I know that it gets better now because of what I went through with our family,
Yeah.
So now, ay, cancelado que se me haga la boca chicharrón, and I hope that God does not test me. But now I feel like I'm like, okay, like I know that whatever situation I'm put in, it will get better, you know? So I just wonder if that kind of, it's not a good thing that I went through when I was so young, but it's like is it like the younger you go through things, the more life experience you have. Therefore, when you're older, you're like, it's going to be fine. You know what I mean?
Yeah. You're talking about the time in life also.
Yeah. Because I'm sorry, but there's been times where, like, for example, a woman, like a girl in her 20s will be like, I broke up with my boyfriend and I'm so sad, which are valid feelings.
Yes.
But because I went through what I went through when I was so young, I'm like, you're going to be fine. You know what I mean? Like, even with my boyfriends, when I had boyfriends, I'd be like, oh my God, I miss him, but it's fine. I'm going to be fine. Like, voy a sobrevivir,
I mean, so I think, like you say, it's true. Like, we all gonna go through something, yes, to test ourselves. But the younger it is, the harder it is, because when you're supposed to be having fun and being with your friends or worry about anything, boom, crash. So. Yeah, it's understandable, but you become stronger.
You do, but at what cost?
Yeah, I mean,
at what cost? And I say that because obviously I am quote unquote strong, where I'm like, no, yo soy guerrera también. I'm gonna figure it out.
Yeah,
right?
you are.
But it's like, there's a meme en español que dice, el puto que me di.
Got it, Jerry.
Censura eso, Jerry. No, I'm just kidding. No, but it's like true, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, I have a lot of life experience, pero y el putazo que me di, ¿quién me lo quita,
Well, that's experience.
Yeah,
That's what calls experience, and look at who you become. Somebody with a beautiful soul that can
Mom.
be able to tell others, like, hang in there, it's going to be better.
Yeah.
I mean, the strength that you have to be able to talk to others and leave others, it comes from your experience. So
yeah,
I think it's good. I mean,
when
you in the middle of the storm and you don't have a place to hide, you have to go through that storm. It's like, my God, it's so hard. It's so painful. It's all this. But later on, you're the one who's going to give the hand to lift somebody else. And that feeling is so beautiful.
Yeah.
When you lift somebody, when you tell somebody, hang in there, it's going to be better. What do you need? How can I help you? It's okay. I pray for you. You give a word of hope and all those things. Don't you feel better?
Yeah.
When you listen to our audience right now, not listen, but when I read the comments that they write, you guys are beautiful.
Yeah, they are.
You guys are so beautiful. Every time I read a comment, I can see so much through the words they write.
Yeah.
You guys are awesome. I wanted to say that right now. Not because you're telling us, but I can see yourself, through the words you're writing. Those comments, it made me feel so good.
Yeah.
You're awesome. So it's like, so when you know that you're doing something, doesn't matter what I went through. Yeah. I don't care. Even if I had to go through something right now, I don't care if it's going to be for good. If it's going to be to do good to somebody else, to lift somebody. It's beautiful. The feeling that you get when people tell you, oh, this and that, and it's helping me, or I relate to this. It's beautiful.
It is a beautiful feeling. And I do agree. Our audience is amazing. Literally, we have the most supportive girls ever. You guys, we have to say that. We do have to say that because this podcast has been met with nothing but love and support and positivity, which is amazing. And the internet is a huge place, so I'm grateful that this is where we are,
and also that we're using it for good.
Well, yeah, and we're trying our best, but for example, what I do feel like, obviously everything I've been through, I try to turn it into a positive, and I try to tell people, like, look, these are the mistakes I made so that you don't make the same mistakes. And, like, I've been through that. Like, you give a word of hope. Pero a mí sí me da, like, maybe because I'm still a little bit postpartum and I'm still dealing with a little bit of anxiety postpartum. Mm-hmm. But, when you say, if I have to go through something so that it comes out good, I'll do it. I'm like, hell no, girl, do not say cancel. God, it's her. Allá te están hablando, ¿eh? A mí no, por favor. I need peace. I need peace, Lord. Please.
But I have peace.
Amén, hermana, pero escucha lo que estás pidiendo, mujer.
It's okay.
No, allá, allá. Diosito es allá.
He knows
our heart.
And the good thing about God is he never will give you something that you cannot handle.
No. Allá.
Sorry. That's my faith.
Allá te hablan.
Yeah,
it's just funny because
but I still say that he knows if I prefer to go through something hard than you guys.
Of course.
So I always tell, as a mom, I say, God, please, I prefer to do, that happens to me and not my kids. Yeah. But he knows.
I feel that, right? Because I feel that with Santiago. Like, I'm like, may he give me all his hardships. I will go through all his hardships. I would do anything and everything for him, right? But when you say like me da ansiedad cuando dices, oh, I will go through something so I can learn. I'm like, hell no, girl, you know what's out there? I'm like, you know what horrible things could happen. And that's just anxiety talking, because that's just the
Yeah.
way my brain works right now. And we could have a whole episode about that someday. But yeah, like it's just, of course, I'm grateful that I get to use my life experiences and share them with people so that they don't have to go through what they went through. But I would love peace. You know,
Yeah.
I want peace in my heart, and I pray to God every single day that I feel happiness and fulfillment. And do you know that feeling of full 100% fulfillment? Like, are you 100% satisfied with your life?
I am.
You are. There's nothing more you need or would like to have.
Well, my goal is like to become a better person, to become a better human in all different aspects. So that's what I am right now. I'm in the process.
And I ask this because I see you as someone who is fulfilled with her life, right?
Yeah.
And I am the type, and I could say this with my full heart. Before I became a mom, I was the type of person that I wanted big things for myself. I wanted to be a millionaire, and I wanted to have a bunch of properties, and I wanted to live in a really nice city. And, you know, all those things when I became a mom kind of went away, you know, like they kind of went away. Like now I'm like, I just want happiness for my son. But now I'm kind of in a place where it's just really hard to want more things while also wanting to only be with your baby. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like, I think as a working mom, I could say this. I feel like a lot of working moms will relate. Like, I'm like, I don't, as long as we're good, you know, we're in this house, we have food. I just want to be with my baby, you know? But I don't know that the old me and this new me have 100% emerged.
I think they will.
You think so?
They will. I think you're in the process because you just become a mom.
Yeah.
So you're in the process. Then you're gonna be like the, you know, everything will come to one.
Yeah.
And you will see you still wanted to do good, you still wanted to have things, but it's not your priority.
Yeah.
Your
It's
priority is your baby. Your
It is.
priority is the family, to be together, to have peace in the house, to have, you know, that everything is fine. Then your priority become your feelings, your emotions, your atmosphere, the everything, it goes, you know, nice.
And I do feel that, right? I do feel that. And I think that's why I ask, you know, like, obviously we've lived where we've lived forever, you know, when we live with you, and you want the best for your kids, you know?
Yes.
You want the best for your kids, but then at the end, I don't know what's best. Like, you obviously want the best for your kids, and I'm like, okay, I want Santiago to go to the best schools, and I want him to have the best things, and, you know, like, you want, but then at the end, that's the mom guilt. Like, you never know if you're doing the right thing or not, you know?
Well, I just remember came to my mind, like, I used to feel like that once, when we used to live in Mexico, and I used to have you guys on the private college, and all girls, and everything was nice. We have a nice house in Mexico, and we were building things and having everything, and I even wait 9 years to have your brother.
Yeah.
Because we were building the business, having the house of my dreams, and you know, everything was so perfect.
Yeah.
And then boom, that's when everything happened so bad.
Yeah.
I got the lesson that no matter what, things can happen, you know?
Yeah.
So then I become, instead of want all those things, material
things.
stuff, I realized that I was having so much material stuff and everything that I want. But then inside, they give me like a punch, like everything like boom, you know? But then now my perspective is different.
Yeah.
My perspective is I want my kids to be good.
Mm-hmm.
I want my kids to feel better.
Mm-hmm.
I want my kids to see a strong mom.
Mm-hmm.
I want the peace in the house. I want everybody together. So those are things that you cannot buy.
Yeah.
So if you have the things in yourself and in the family, things that you cannot buy, you're gonna make it.
I mean,
Because that's where you really strength comes from, when inside. Because no matter how much you do weights at the gym and the outside, but the strength, the real strength, is gonna keep you in peace in the middle of the storm, is from the inside.
yeah. No, and I agree. And, I think we can kind of tie it into like the holiday season. And like, we started the podcast with, what is it that you want for Christmas, right?
From 30,000.
Yeah, for $30,000. And at the end, I feel like if you're someone who has your children, your healthy children, or your healthy spouse, or your health, girl, you have it all.
Yes.
You literally have it all. Oh my God. To have the ability to run, to walk, to move,
Amen.
your health. Oh my God. You have it all. Like, literally, if you have an able body, you can do anything you want. Even there's people in this world who don't have a fully able body, and they're still doing so much.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? So it's like, there's nothing else that I need, right?
Exactly.
Again, my healthy child and my spouse and my house, and I have more than I could have ever asked for.
Exactly. Especially when we coming from to have a lot, then not to have nothing,
Yeah.
and then build up again. We have a lot.
I mean,
We're just thankful.
me too.
I have my kids.
Me too.
I have a family. I have,
Your health.
my health. I can be able to walk, to breathe, to talk, to give love, to receive. I mean, my heart is full.
I
mean, everything is so beautiful.
everything is perfect.
Yeah,
Literal.
yeah. I mean, I love the part that I went through something hard in my life, because now it made me appreciate more
Yeah.
what I have.
Yeah.
And that's the lesson that I took from that.
Yeah. I mean, you're 100% right. Maybe we wouldn't have this perspective if we wouldn't have gone through the loss we went through. But in reality, I hope that whoever's listening, if you have a roof over your head, you have your health, and you have people who love you, you literally have it all.
Yeah.
You have it all. You have it all. So I really hope that that's something that you
and
guys.
God loves you.
Amen. Yes, I really hope that's something that you guys can internalize and really take in and think, I need nothing else. Literal. You don't need to buy anything else this holiday season. Writing someone a letter, oh my God.
Yeah.
You write someone a letter if you don't have money to buy someone gifts. You
You're
genuinely.
giving a lot.
Yeah. Like, spending time with someone, that's.
Time is the most expensive thing that you can have.
Yeah, it's literally, it doesn't have a price, because this
Exactly.
this hour, we will literally never get it back. That's crazy. That's
Yeah.
crazy to think about. Like, spend your time doing the things that really matter to you, because time is passing. And I hope you guys feel as amazing as we do, and you feel I hope you feel as amazing as we do. No, but I really do hope that you have this fulfillment in your heart, and you feel like you're not missing anything, because if you have your health, your family, and a roof over your head, you have it all. And there's so many people who wish they had the ability to think and feel and have the family that you do.
Yeah.
And then, just, it's an amazing time of the year. So we want to thank you guys for listening to us and for spending this hour with us, because like we said,
they given us their time.
thank you so much for giving us your time and for being here. Please make sure you comment, let us know what your gift would be that you would get with $30,000. And then, Mom, do you have any closing thoughts?
Well, I just want to say thank you.
Yes.
Thank you. They're amazing.
Yeah.
I love them.
Me too.
And I can feel the love. And this is a time to give. And I'm hoping that I can give you the best of me.
Yes, same.
So thank you for listening. Thank you for being there. I know time is priceless.
Priceless, yeah.
Priceless. So I thank you for everything. I mean, I'm just grateful to be here and
Me
to
too.
be able to talk and give hope, because that's what I really wanted to give, hope.
Amén, hermana.
Amen, hermana.
Yeah.
Well, it's my life. It's my passion.
Yes.
I cannot. It says that whatever comes out of your mouth, that's what you fulfill with.
Yeah.
And I love God. I will never deny that God is the center of my life.
Amen. Okay. Muy bien, Mom. Thank you so much for being here and spending this hour with me.
Merry Christmas.
Yes. Well, this is only our second. Yeah.
I know, but already Merry Christmas.
Yes.
Get the spirit.
Yeah. Well, we have one more Christmas episode, and then we'll have the New Year's episode.
Yeah.
So then this is the second to last Christmas episode. Next one will be Christmas, and then it'll be a New Year's episode.
Yeah.
So
I'm so happy to be here.
Me too.
I'm so happy to be able to, I don't know, to receive love and to give love and hope and all those good things.
Yes.
They don't have, I mean, you don't need money to buy them.
Yes. I'm happy we're here and spending this time together.
Yeah.
Yes, girl.
Thank you.
Thank you, guys. So, las vemos la semana que entra con el favor de Dios. Que Dios las bendiga. Quiérete mucho. Respétate más.
Respétate más.
Yeah.
I know. I'm so like in peace. You ask for peace, and I'm already in
My mom's
peace.
already checked out. She's like,
Peace.
bye. Okay, guys. Los queremos.
Bye, guys.